My dear friends, it's a great joy for me to be with you for the next few days, to join with all my colleagues in having a vision for Europe and a vision for the world. It's very important that we have visions and that we dream, because as you dream, so shall you become. And we have to dream of a new world. I'm very conscious, as we sit here today, that our fellow laureate, Aung San Suu Kyi from Burma, cannot be with us. Aung San Suu Kyi paid the price of dreaming of Burma for human rights and democracy, and of a peaceful world. We look forward to the day when she will be free to go to any part of the world to share her dream, because we want a world without borders. There is a new consciousness in our world today. We are now not only the people of Europe, we are the people of the world. We are conscious today, more than ever, that the old ways of dealing with our problems of war, violence, do not work. We have got to find new ways. What are the new ways for the human family? At this conference, we won't find all the answers, but we must be content to be peaceful, to be calm, and to work together as men and women around the world, determined to build a non-violent, peaceful world. Perhaps we have got to make a quantum leap in our thinking to build societies of non-killing, because when we agree not to kill each other, we can then solve the very, very deep ethnic, political, cultural problems we're facing with in our world. I hope at this conference we will build friendships, we will strengthen each other, we will not only have strategies, but we will add to that spirituality, because we need the spirit of love, compassion, forgiveness, patience to build our new world. But we can do it. It's a joy to be with you all, to join in the struggle to build a new world. Thank you.
Ja, Dr. Oscar Arias, früherer Staatspräsident von Costa Rica, auch schon bei unserer Veranstaltung in Berlin dabei. Ich freue mich sehr, dass er heute aus Costa Rica hierher gekommen ist und möchte ihn jetzt zu Wort bitten.
It's better to put it down.
Yes.
Put it down.
We have lived in the 20th century, the bloodiest century in the history of humankind. Can we envision a more peaceful 21st century? I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to live a more peaceful 21st century with the ethics of the 20th century, with so much greed, cynicism, hypocrisy. We need to change our values. We need more compassion, more justice, more tolerance, more freedom. I am a little bit pessimistic because I don't see the leaders of the industrialized countries leading the people, educating the people. They are telling people what people want to hear, not what they need to know. That's why I have come to this Vienna Summit, Peace Summit, to share with you and to ask for your support for our international code of conduct on arms transfers. the children of the world, here in Austria, in Europe, but mainly in Africa, in Latin America, in Asia, what they want and what they need are schools and health clinics, not tanks and fighter jets, unarmed helicopters and missiles. You all agree with me that the worst investment we can think of is invested in arms. So I think we should have a very profound discussion, exchange of ideas on the need to free resources to satisfy the basic social needs of the people of the world. Only then we'll be able to build a more humane and a more compassionate world order. Thank you.
Vielen Dank. Ich begrüße nochmals aus Südafrika Frederik Klerk, dem ich jetzt das Wort geben muss.
Thank you very much. It is a great pleasure for me to attend this conference. I think we need a great debate about the issue of peace. And I hope that this conference, together with others which have taken place and are going to take place, will give an impetus to this great debate. At the turn of the century, we face the challenge of not only bringing peace, but also of alleviating the plight of so many millions of people who live beneath the breadline, children who die of hunger. There are many Kosovos throughout Africa and in the rest of the world. And somehow or another, we have to mobilize civil society in countries, the civil society of the European Union, the civil society within a world which is becoming more and more globalized. Simultaneously, we need to develop action programs which concretizes the message of peace and development. Talking about it won't make it happen. We need Marshall plans for the underdeveloped parts of the world. We need recipes and visions for deeply divided societies. If we analyze all the conflicts across the world, it is basically related to the failure to deal with minorities, important minorities, the failure to meaningfully accommodate such minorities, whether it's ethnic, whether it's cultural, whether it's religious. We in South Africa, with our 11 official languages, notwithstanding the wonderful peace process which has taken place there, will continue to struggle with this. You in Europe, as the Union of Europe becomes more of a union, will have to find ways and means of accommodating the pride and the aspirations of the various cultural components which make up the European Union. I believe the challenge of the new century is to merge together the challenge of building a better life for people who live beneath the breadline, of creating new horizons and opportunities, and simultaneously of diffusing the very causes of conflict by accommodating not only on the basis of individual human rights, but also on the basis of collective rights of important communities, to diffuse the very causes of those many conflicts. And I hope that this conference will make a contribution, will start and strengthen this great debate, which will hopefully lead us to a new consensus about how to bring peace to our world in all its parts. Thank you very much.